let's get right into it. So what we've done right now with our guest prior is just wanted to get kind of from you, where you grew up and what brought you to Los Angeles, because we're such a Los Angeles centric company right now, right, with Brickwork and kind of our users. So if you could get started from there on where you grew up and what brought you into working in real estate in Los Angeles.
Okay. So to all started, first got licensed to sell real estate in 2001 in Chicago. And I was a real estate agent on the south side of Chicago up until about 2011, 2012, until like the market kind of went down and all that. Now that the market went down, I've been planning this move to LA for the longest. So what better time to move? And also, it's a stigma on residential agents, commercial agents. So having that switch over in my career, I thought like, hey, starting over in a new city is going to be very difficult, starting on a new base, a new book and different things like that. So I took the leap. So I've been out here since 2000. I've been licensed out here since about 2012, opened up my own real estate brokerage about a year ago. So now that's what brought me to Los Angeles. I came out here, gave myself 6 months, and it's been 9 years later.
That's great. Wow. Okay. So, what was kind of your major draw for commercial versus residential? Like what was it in particular that kind of, piqued your interest?
It's interesting because I always had a fascination for commercial real estate, even when I was a little kid. It might sound weird to everybody, but I wanted to go into commercial real estate brokerage. And actually coming out of college, when I graduated from school, graduated from Morehouse College, only thing I interviewed for was commercial real estate firms and interviewed for all of them. And not one person gave me an opportunity. So not one. So I wind up taking a sales job working in Nestle USA, and I got my real estate license on the side while I was working in Nestle. And I kind of built my career up through that point. It started with small condos, went to single family homes, went to multi-units. Then I started selling large multi-units and vacant land for condo developments on the south side of Chicago. So that was my entry point to commercial real estate.
Oh, wow. Okay. And Nestle, don't they have a corporate headquarters in Glendale? Is that the office that you worked out of? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, no, interesting. So when I first got hired with Nestle, I was hired for the Glendale office.
Oh, you
were? Oh, perfect. So, I'll be out in California. I could do real estate in California. Perfect. So within my second month working at Nestle, they did a reorganization. I just got hired, reorganization, and they were like, hey, James, we need people to cover the Midwest. So they asked me to go back to Naperville, Illinois. So I was like, wow. So I was trying to get away from going back home, but I wound up going back to Chicago after graduation.
Okay, nice.
So that's how I ended up back in Chicago after graduating. And I was in Glendale, California for about a month and a half. Didn't even get an apartment yet. I was still in corporate housing.
In corporate housing. Nice. Okay. So what's been kind of your adjustment period from Chicago to LA? What are some of the things that kind of that you've gotten used to or were surprised about, like moving here, that you didn't?
Well, everybody knows the cost of living. The cost of living is much different, and what's come with the higher price cost of living is a higher price commission. Right. So I was like, hey, got to go along with that. And pretty much out here in California, the land values are so much higher than Chicago, which is still a major city, still a strong job market, a lot of things going on in the Midwest. But the value of land out here in California is still astronomical compared to that. Yeah. And definitely working with a lot of out-of-state out-of-state investors, it helps me like walk them through and navigate them through this process, because they a lot of times they don't understand, like, wow, I'm not paying $10 million for an acre. I'm like, well, if you can get $2,000 for a 600 square foot apartment, then you're going to pay that $10 million for an acre. Yeah. So that's what they're like noticing. So just the actual, once you get past the cost of the land and the cost of the different projects, it's pretty much all the same in the numbers, but the numbers just much larger out here in California.
Absolutely.